Hello, hello, hello. There I am, live and in person. Oh, me. Get straight here. See if I can. Hey, Mary. Hey, Dana. How are y'all? Tammy, welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let me cut this down. Are y'all doing all right tonight? I know everybody's coming from D's. I appreciate y'all coming over. I really do. Jeanette, hugs, and Brenda, hello, hello, y'all. I've been trying to get my Chromebook up taller where I wouldn't be just looking down, but I'm still looking over to read the chat, so I don't know if I did any good or not. Trisha, just a minute, my air's coming on here. Cut that off a minute. I might. Adele, hello. Hello, sweet Dee. Thank you for coming over, Cheryl. Let me see who else I missed here. I gotta catch up. I got Adele and Dee and Tammy and Trisha. Trisha, the knitting lady. And Brenda and Adele again. And I said hey to Mary, Jeanette, and Dana, and Tammy, and welcome, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Christy, Charlie, hey. You need to just come on over here and jump in the live with me. She's not that far from me. Linda, hello tonight. Welcome. Yeah, thumbs up as y'all come in. We'll remember them. Glenda, good evening. How are you doing? I hope all of y'all are doing good tonight. I ran my family off. They were coming in and out here, and I said, shoot, y'all got to go. I said, no. I said, if y'all want to stay, you can stay, but you're going to have to be quiet because I'm fixing to hit the live button. So, hey, Michelle, Crochet Nana. Yes, we are neighbors, Christy. You're cleaning it. Well, I hadn't even been cleaning, so. Crafting Mojo, welcome. Thanks for coming over. I don't believe I know your name, Crafting, if you don't mind telling me. And Mary Ann, how are you tonight? Thank all of y'all for coming over. I appreciate it so much. Have I missed any of you? I just hate. Dee, you say you always go back and look. I start looking at my live and I just bow my head and can't. So I cut it off because I've missed half the people, and people ask me stuff or say stuff to me and I don't respond. So I just can't even watch myself after. But yeah, Squirrel Raid in here tonight. I got my water here. Keep my trusty water. Well, I was sick all last week. Our whole family just about was sick. Oh, Mr. Knott was sick, and both my sons, and one of them's wives, and Cam, my grandson, he had a little bit of it, but everybody, I don't know if we had bad colds or I thought mine was sinus because my sinus got so bad when we drove from the West Coast because we were in a lot of the smoke, and my sinus got so bad that then I got here and started going through a few things trying to clean up a little bit. Kim, hello and welcome tonight. Thank you for coming over. Oh, but I was, I just kept thinking, well, mine's sinus and the boys had been kind of sick. Veronica, welcome. I'm going to just talk and do like Dee does, just squirrel back and forth here. I know, Dee. I just sit, but I'm not gonna go on and on about it tonight. If I mess up, I just mess up. Y'all know I mean well. I love you all and don't never mean to miss anybody, but it's so hard to keep up trying to watch the camera and you can't see. I can read just a tad bit of what it's saying, and then I look back over here to the Chromebook where I can read it, and it's a mess, and I can't keep up half the time anyway. So I'm just doing the best I can. But we got 25 in here and 16 thumbs. Let's all hit those thummies. Pat Frazier, welcome. Well, I hope y'all all are. Lori's Crochet Corner too. How are you tonight, Lori? Oh, some people that's able to crochet and read all the stuff and just keep up with everything and watch what everybody's. That's not me. I have to keep my eyes on it. Gracie, welcome. I'm so glad you came over. And Genevieve, which way do I'll mess it up. So, um, I've got a little bit of yarn to show y'all, and the only thing that I did last week, because I sat and crocheted every now and then because I felt so bad. Yes, hey Dina, Christy's creation. Well, I'm so glad all of y'all have come over. I appreciate it so much. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. It just means the world to me. Oh, Gracie, you're at your dog groomers. Okay. Well, that's all right. Just wherever. I'm just proud you stopped in for a while. I should have run and should have taken some cough medicine before I started this. Well, thank you, Linda. Dina, I'm glad you came over from these. And OM Granny Squares, welcome. I went and joined with your channel while you were over at Dee's. I don't believe that I had the chance to meet you before. I appreciate you coming over here. Ursula, that's okay. I'll go on and start and show y'all first what I did with, I've got two different colors of the date night yarns. So I just made a shawl with this. This is the, I looked at the color of it before I got on here. Umba Light, UMB, UMA, or B, I forgot, and no telling where I put that ball band to it. Anyway, it's a beautiful color, and I just did just a plain shawl with just double crochets, and then I started this lacy. Can y'all see that if I hold it? This lacy stitch around the bottom there. But let me show y'all what I did. Playing yarn chicken. I got to right here. I ended up right there. So I went on, I went in there and put the shawl on, and for me, it needs to be a little longer. So I ordered one more ball of this yarn where I could go on. Hey, Sandy, thank you for being here. Trish, crocheting around New Zealand. How are you? I've been missing you. Crochet Mom for Life. I know your name. Mukbangs. Hey! Well, y'all, I appreciate all of y'all. I missed half of you here while I'm showing you this thing. But thank y'all for coming over and joining with me tonight. Pat Fraser, have you been here? Hello. Yarn Geek, hey. Hey, Ginger, how are you? I ask everybody, and that's one of the things that I was going to quit with this. How are you? How are you? Just how are all of you? And welcome. I appreciate y'all being here. And if y'all don't mind, I'm going to go back and turn this. I box myself in a little corner here. And then I get, make sure it's on low. Then I get hot boxed in my little sail. I've got a box sitting, I got a box sitting right down here with my Chromebook on it. I've got the tripod stand that my phone's on, and I've got wires going to everything so it'll stay plugged up and running. And then I'm sitting in my recliner, my rocking recliner, so I might knock y'all down before it's all over with. So, but yeah, I got to there with this, and I knew it was going to be close, but I did pretty good considering I only had that far to go. But I did order another skein of the yarn ball. Cindy Harts, hello. Thank you for coming tonight. Nancy, Hooked on Crochet. And Sweet Tea, Teresa, how are you tonight? Thanks for coming by. Have I missed anybody else? I'm sure. Chris, hey, hi, it's Chris is here in Consuela. I'm just missing everybody talking about this shawl, aren't I? Laura Lee, hello. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all joining with me. I'm going to figure this thing out to put my Chromebook. See if I get it a little closer, it'll get into the computer. So y'all just have me looking back and forth, I guess. But yeah, when I went to try this on, then I decided that it would be fine to go on and go around with one more cake of the little date night yarn. I like the little edging that, can y'all see that good enough? The little edging I put on it, I like the way that's doing, and I thought that added a little bit to it. And I don't know how. Dago, hello. I don't know how Crystal at Bag of Day, she did that dress. I don't know how she wore. This stuff is scratchier than I thought it was. It's soft when you feel it in the cake, but crocheting it up and then having it against, I mean, you know, it feels. I was hoping that wouldn't do that tonight. I don't know what. Am I back? Well, I'm not going to get y'all back up here just a second. I had to take you out that time. Oh, Dusty Cat, hey, am I back, y'all? I'm back. Okay, good. Hey, Digo, and hey, Dusty Cat, and who all else I've missed. I don't know why this wants to do this. It just wants to mess up. I hope I got me situated again now. Let me get the chat back up. I've lost y'all. Just Deborah, hello. And as the chat went off, I think I saw Bitchin' Stitchin'. Is that? Yeah, Bitchin' Stitches. And who else did I see? Tina, hello. How are you tonight? Thank you for coming. I'm sorry my chat went off with you. I hope it stays with us tonight and doesn't decide to keep doing that. But I'll finish my tail. I think that the shawl will look a lot better with a few more rows of, and there's like 200 and something yards in the date night yarn. So I'm gonna get it and just keep going around and around till am I back with everybody here? I'm back on my screen. Am I back on all of y'all's screen? I hope so. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, but that's what I'm doing, and that's all I did last week because I don't know what we all had, but Mr. Knott still isn't over his. He he's still just not feeling good at all. So, but I ran him off anyway. Oh man, Sherry, hey, welcome. Thank you. Let me show y'all some yarn I bought. This came back before we left to go out on the West Coast, but I don't think I ever showed it on a video. And I know since I didn't do any videos this past week, I know I hadn't shown it. I was just looking at it. This is the totally tubular. Line Brand had this on sale. And I never can remember what the sale is. They've got 4 strands of this tied up here in the, I don't know what exactly they've done here, but this stuff is a jumbo 7. It says hand wash and lay flat to dry. Oh. 89 acrylic and 11% nylon. I'm thinking it didn't cost the sale they had. It was a real good sale. Seems like it was 3 for $10. I forgot, y'all. It was one of their little daily sales. Like today now, they're having their Comfy Cotton on sale at Line Brand for 40% off, and you use Comfy, all in caps, 40, and you get the 40% off. So if y'all need any Comfy Cotton, and that's one of my very favorite yarns in the world. I love Line Brand's Comfy Cotton. But I just bought this because I had never had it. It's, like I said, it's a jumbo 7, and there's 89 yards, and this color is called Oyster Shell. It's a gray with all the other little mixes of colors in there. And the other color I got was, it's called Surfboard. And it's like that, but it's a black with all the little colors mixed in. So, yeah, the Comfy Cotton is on sale. Did I say hey, Consuela? I can't remember who was coming in. Is one virtuous woman. Hey, Marcel, how are you doing, hon? You've been in my prayers. You and your family. I'm so glad you stopped by. So good to see you here tonight. I haven't really even watched that much TV this week. I hope the fires are dying down out there because it wasn't pleasant when I was out there. Not this past week before. So I felt so bad, Marcel, because that's just terrible. But you and your family and everybody else out there have been in my prayers. Y'all certainly have. Well, what what are you drinking? What's in your cup? And what are you working on? I'm drinking water. I try to drink, and I do drink. I keep a bottle of water with me at all times here, and I do my best to drink a lot of water. Uh, y'all gonna have to tell me something interesting because I don't have any. Becca Busy Fingers. Hello, thank you, Lashira. How are you? Thanks for being here. Welcome everybody. Um, I know I'm probably once again I'm gonna quit complaining about missing y'all, but um, I've got the yarn in. I showed y'all last Monday night that I've got my uh, Kobu yarn in, but I didn't even work on my uh, bedspread, whatever it is, shawl. That may be a shawl. It hasn't just let me know for sure what it wants to be. It was going to be a king size, just it's that Kobu is real light crocheted up. So all I wanted was just something real pretty to go on top of the bed. But, you know, just to look pretty. Like I ever really have anybody that it would ever see it but me. That's what I told Mr. Knott. I said, it makes me feel good. So that's why I'm doing it. But it may just have to be a shawl because I think that's so pretty, all of those colors together. And I love that Kobu. Let me show y'all something else I know that I haven't shown on. Yeah, I went on and opened this. I thought I had not opened it at first, but Sandra, so good to see you. Thank you for coming tonight. But I always wait for the sales that come on. And then I forget to tell y'all how much I paid for it, but uh, something's got on this. Premier had this is the big skein of their cotton yarn. This yarn is 85% cotton and Well, this is 83% cotton, 15 polyester, and 2% metallic. And this is their green and I'll get them turned up right. The green and red Christmas colors. And I bought these because I wanted to make something Christmassy. I'm not sure yet. Both of these are a medium number 4, and they are machine wash and tumble dry. And let me see the yardage, 490 yards. So I've got almost 1,000 yards with the 2 of them. I just bought one color each this time. Usually if I'm buying these, I buy like 2. I don't know why I decided. I really thought about a Christmas skirt, or I just don't know what I'm going to do with them. What all are y'all making for Christmas around the house? I know a bunch of y'all have got to be having some nice ideas coming up for what y'all want to do for Christmas. Who have I missed now that I'm running my mouth again? Well, I thought that would be pretty, and I know that I've got some of the same cotton back in my closet in the white. I've got the white and silver. I know glitter looking yarn. It's not glitter, it's the sparkly color in it, whatever. But I don't know if they had a white with a gold in it or not, but I've got some white or some cream colored that would mix in with that and make something real pretty, either to do like a Christmas. All I've got I've got I got 2, I think, big old artificial Christmas trees, but I hadn't put those up in the last couple of years. I just haven't been able to bring myself to do all that. But I had Mr. Knott one Christmas, the youngest grandson, which is Cam, and then Hazel's older sister, Raina. They're the 2 that spend more time over here, and they were over here a year before last, I think, like a couple of days before Christmas, and I didn't have the Christmas tree up, and they were like, Nana, you gotta have a Christmas tree. Laura, hello. Mad Mimi Crochet. Welcome, welcome. Barbara, from your little corner of Kentucky. Well, I'm so glad you came to be with us for a while. Laura, I told my son that I can't get this air regulated, y'all. I think I'm going to just turn the fan on. Let it blow. That way it'll be circulating a little air through here. But last week, Laura told me we had to name baby sheep after her. So, so I talked to one of the boys. I think it was today. It may have been yesterday. I get mixed up on my days, whatever. But I told him, I said, now, the next little girl lamb that's born, we've got to name her Laura. So we're going to have a Laura, let's see, a Laura lamb, a lamb Laura. When she's born, I'll go out there and take pictures of her and let everybody see. Have I missed anybody else? Yeah, Laura wants a lamb named after her, so she's going to get one. Because they told me they had several that were getting ready to have babies. So I said, well, the first one of them that's a little girl, she's going to be Laura. You want me to make her a pretty collar that's orange. My daughter-in-law raised a little lamb. Uh, his mama died. I don't know why the mama died, but the little lamb was just like a day old, and they had found it out there, so they brought it to the house, and she bottle fed it. And she can go out in that I think she named it Buttercup. And she can go out there in the pasture now, and all she has to do is just holler for Buttercup, and that little lamb well, it's a sheep now. She'll come up out of the middle of that field and go run into her, so so put an orange collar on her, okay. It'll make beautiful babies. All right, Laura. I don't know if my chat is, yeah. Okay, Becky, just if you can lurk here and just, hi, Sandra John, how are you tonight? Welcome. I just appreciate all of y'all coming. Y'all just warm my heart knowing that y'all come by to spend a little time with me. I didn't have a lot going on tonight, but since I had not been able to do a video this past week, I thought, well, I'm going to go on and do my live and just at least get to talk with everybody. Oh, you're right, Laura. I saw the video. You've got the first one up. Is that all you've got up? I saw it and was going to go back and watch this afternoon, but I never did. I'm sorry. I'll have to be watching a bunch of them tonight because I didn't get back to my watching this afternoon. I watch all of y'all's videos, and I'm terrible. I ask y'all to comment so much on mine because I love reading y'all's comments. I do. I truly love when all of y'all are commenting on my videos. But then I go and watch on the TV, and then I have to get my phone. I should just keep my phone with me, but I'll be crocheting and watching on the TV, and I don't, go back to pick up my phone to comment after one video's over, and then I get around to not commenting, so then I go back and I've got about 10 videos to comment, and then I get lost as to where I was in the first place. So I've been doing some catch up from when I was gone the other week, because that week I got very lost and got way behind in my watching of videos. So I've had to then just try to get caught back up with everybody, and I'm doing pretty good since I wasn't feeling good last week and didn't do much else. I watched a whole bunch of videos, so. Okay. What's the temp up there, Laura? If y'all don't, I'm sure most of y'all know Mad Mimi, but Sylvia, welcome. I'm so glad you came to join us. But Laura, Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, lives in Alaska. So I always enjoyed her videos last year when she would have Miss Southern Belle. How have you been doing, hon? I was watching you go to Walmart today or yesterday. Oh, Cynthia, Crochet and More May, welcome. It's 21 tonight, Laura, today. I guess it's still in the afternoon up there for you. You're an hour earlier than Pacific time, right? I mean, it goes across, and Cynthia, your husband's from Alaska. Well, how nice. Hey, Melissa, sweet Melissa makes and more. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, it's 3. That's what I thought. Yeah, it gets. Hey, Addicted to Yarn, Nicole. How are you tonight? Welcome. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all don't forget the thumbs. I appreciate y'all so much. But my thought process, what I was trying to say, I think, Laura, last year when you'd have the temperature at the beginning of all of your videos, I just love seeing them. And like I said, I've got Mr. Not trained where he knows most of y'all. And as soon as he'd see the screen go up with the temperature, he'd go, that's, I know she's in Alaska, but, and I go, Laura, yeah, that's who it is. Is that where North Pole is, in the middle of the state, Laura? I've been going to look that up. Kara, hey, how are you, hon? Yes, you can knit while listening. I don't mind knitting. Madonna's the only one. I don't think Madonna minds it quite as much as she claims to. I've been stalking her. She watches some knitting channels. Or let's say, I don't know if she watches, let's say when what, the fairies, the July, one of the girls that came on, her channel mainly was knitting, and she said that Madonna, I believe, had told her about the Christmas in July fairies. So I thought, what's Madonna doing with the knitting channel here? So I think Madonna watches a little bit of everything. I love Madonna to death. Jen, welcome. Have you just got here? Have we got how many Sandras have we got in here tonight? I know there's Sandra SC and there's Sandra Tanner. Thank you, Jen, for coming. I don't know if I ever finished my thought. And Kara, you and Nicole, how are you doing tonight? Sandra Tanner. And Cynthia May, welcome. I have to go back and kind of go back over. Right, Sandra John. I thought there was a third Sandra in here. Y'all confused me with Sandra. It's easy to confuse me, though, so, you know. Hats, well, that's good. It's always good to have, and it's crazy that one winter it'll just be freezing cold, and we'll have a terrible winter, and then the next winter will be relatively mild. So, of course, I'm not complaining about when we have mild winters, but it's hard to actually crochet and, yes, Marianne, the Carolinas are in some of that confusion state, too, because, you know, like we've been going along and it got cool and it was feeling like fall and everything was being so nice, and then it shot back up to 80, then it dropped down to 60 for a couple of days, and now it's been in the mid 70s, and they talk like it's going to go back to 80. I live in Georgia, for those of you that don't know. So, you know, the weather can't decide what it wants to do. We just have, what's the little bumper sticker, or one of the things about having all 3 seasons in one day? You wake up with it freezing, and then time the afternoon, you know, you go through every season in one day. That's the way ours can be sometimes. in sunny California. Yes, Nicole, I'm so glad you called me. And Tina, I did say hi to you, didn't? Now y'all confused me again. There's Tina Bailey, not Bailey, Beard. That's, I could see, I confused myself. I knew there was the Tinas too. I was going, wait, that was a B, and my mind just clicks to one name. It don't click to the two. So, oh, Melissa, I didn't know exactly where in Texas. Denton is a little north of Dallas and on out just a little bit. Is that right? We used to do some hauling into Denton, Texas. I can't remember which. Y'all, just a minute. I hope I don't lose y'all. A text came up on my phone. It'll knock y'all off if I. Kitty, hello. Welcome tonight. I'm so glad you. Yes, you're Tina Bailey. And then there's Tina Beard. Right. Oh, you're in 38 in Illinois. Well, we're having all kind of temperatures. And Nancy, you're in Florida, right? Oh, and Sylvia, you came in and then something else happened. I'm sorry. Welcome. I hope you're doing okay tonight. And Kitty Glass, I'm so glad you came by and stopped in tonight. Thank y'all all for stopping in and visiting with me. And if you hadn't hit the thumbs up, please do. Okay, y'all gonna confuse me now. Whose channel is Love This Yarn? Geraldine, welcome. I'm so glad you came to be with us tonight. Thank y'all. I get to, Dee, that's why I can't go back and watch my replay because I sound like the same old, welcome, hello, how are you doing? I just go over and over and keep saying the same things. Well, I just appreciate all of y'all being here. And I promise if I keep doing lives, eventually I said, I think Mama Swift, Tricia, she must be busy because she wasn't at D's or they. Donna Mako, hello. Thank you for being here. But she said that it didn't bother her doing the lives, like she knew that we were on, out there. And so talking to the camera while she was doing a live didn't bother her as much as trying to talk to the camera when she was recording. It's completely opposite with me. I can sit and record videos all day and just blabber on. I just, in my head, y'all are sitting there and, I'm talking to you, so I'm just telling you whatever I want, to tell y'all. But on a live, I know you're here, and I'm always watching and trying to see, who's in here and who's saying what. And I can't, if I'm showing something, I can't keep up. And so, and then I sound like a broke record going, I can't keep up with the chat, and I'm sorry, and also, y'all just bear with me. I'll eventually calm down when I'll, Sans Crafting World, so glad you stopped in tonight. Hello. And for those of you that don't know, Kitty Glass is Yarn Geek Ginger's mother. Sheila Baker, how are you tonight? I'm so glad you got here. Jan, hello. thank y'all all for coming. It just means the world to me. I've been meaning to, and I've got so many plans in my head, it's pitiful. But these books are coming down soon. I boxed up. I've got 2.5 boxes sitting over here, and my sons told me that they would get them and take them all out to our warehouse if I took them down. If I took them down and boxed them up, they promised me they'd get them to the warehouse. Well, I haven't gone on and taken any more down because I'm afraid I'm going to just have a floor full of boxes in here. And then, it'll take forever, and it'll take me going, when are y'all going to get these boxes out of here? Y'all promised to get these boxes out of here. So now I've just been saying, when I get these books off the shelves, are y'all going to get these boxes out of here? And they're like, yes, Mom, we'll get it. Yes, Mom. So I'm Come Craft with Sissy. Hello, welcome. Have you just got here? I get myself confused then too after it gets on this far into the chat about who has not been saying a few things, and now they've come back and said something. Were they here before, or were they not here before? Anybody that does a live, I know y'all have some of the same issues I do, but most everybody else, I see y'all do y'all's lives, and y'all are just so relaxed, and y'all just talk and go on and like nothing in the world, and then I'm sitting here just like some kind of mad woman not knowing what's up. But I'm glad all of y'all came. And those of y'all that go to Sharon's Zoom all the time, Sharon's Crochet Corner has a 24-hour Zoom, and if you haven't been part of it and you want to be, y'all email Sharon, go to her channel, and I'm sure her email I know is in the description box, and email her, and she'll give you the password to the Zoom, the number and the password, and they say people are there all the time. Now, I've been saying I was coming to go for a year, and finally, about a month ago, one afternoon, I got to drop in for just a minute. And I've said I'm going back, just, but I get on the phone or want to do something, and my house is like a revolving door. There's people in and out, in and out, in and out. So, oh, Sandra, the yarn I was showing, this, totally tubular. Have any of y'all, that was what I was going to ask, and I've got 2 different colors. I think I've got 3 of each one, and it's a jumbo 7, and there's like 87 balls in each thing. I didn't know if any of y'all, I was going to ask if any of y'all have ever tried this or anything like it. It's a thick, it's like this little tube looking things of yarn. It's kind of like, of course, the ribbon yarn I buy is like a flat thing. These are kind of like those. It's made with that kind of same construction of, it's not a chain spun, but it's that kind of thing. But this yarn has the little tubes filled up with stuff. So I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to get on. I knew I should have went in there and had some cough medicine. Joyce, hello, welcome tonight. Yes, I'm here. If nothing don't happen, I'm gonna do my best every Monday. Uh, I was glad to hear that uh, Mimi, Betsy, Mimi. Oh, I forgot Betsy's channel name. All at once. Uh, Mimi's Crafty Crojo. Is that it? Miguel, hello. I'm glad you got to drop in. You didn't get my notification. Well, shame on them for not notifying you eyes on. Oh, yes, Teresa. Zoom is so much fun, and I know that there has to be just wonderful people there all the time. So I am gonna stop back by soon, and I just enjoy being able to talk to other people, and then I sit and say that, I'm gonna get on by, like I'll sit and tell myself tonight now, like tomorrow, or I'll keep Hazel tomorrow, and I'll tell myself when she goes down for her nap, I'm gonna get on Zoom for a while. Well, something else will go on, or either I'll go to sleep with her. That's what usually happens. Hazel goes to sleep and I go to sleep with her. And Mr. Knott comes in and out over there with me because I can't pick Hazel up and carry her around very much. Hazel weighs 31 pounds now. And she turned 18 months old. She was born in May. 17 months old this weekend. So um, she's just a little brick. She's she's just a solid little mass, and you go to pick her up, and I can't, I just can't pick her up. And of course, they live in the house that my kids grew up in. Uh, if you ever have a house and don't sell it, don't tell your kids that it's still there. All of my children have gone back and lived in the house they grew up in. We'd had to do some work on the house when we moved out, but then one of the boys had been having some trouble and he moved in. And then when he moved out, it's just, that house is a revolving door. The other boy and his wife moved in and they moved out. And now there's some other work that needs to be done on the house before we can put it up for sale. So before my daughter had Hazel back at the beginning of 19, they called up and was like, well, Mama, if y'all aren't gonna sell the house just anytime soon, do y'all think that we might could live there for a little while? What do you do when they're your kid? Sure, come on down, move in the house, whatever. So they live over there, and it's a 2-story house. And I used to think running up and down those stairs, when you're young, it doesn't faze you that much. And my mother-in-law would come over and she'd go walking up the stairs and she'd go, oh, Karen, y'all gonna need to do something before you and Brent get old. Y'all can't be running up and down these stairs after you get old. And I thought, well, common sense tells you you're not gonna be able to do as much. But yeah, I just thought I'll run up and down these stairs so much that I'll keep going. But every time I go to keep Hazel and we just go over there. It's a lot easier than bringing all of Hazel's stuff over here. Oh, okay. When she moves out, Christy, just come on over. we rented it out to one of my oldest sons. A friend, he was building a house, and we rented it to him and his family while they were building the house. And that was, when you start doing these things, then the house just seems to still be there. And with your kids, it's kind of hard to go, get out of the house, we're going to sell it. But that's one of those things. But I take Hazel upstairs and let her sleep up there, and she'll take a couple of hours at least, and sometimes will sleep 3 hours in the afternoon. If she gets up a little early, then she just takes a nice long nap in the afternoon, and when my daughter's home with her, that's great. And, and it's good for me when I'm keeping her that, she sleeps when she'll take a nice long nap. But I'll get tired and just go to sleep with her, and Mr. Knott will come in, and he'll come tap me on the shoulder, and I'm like, yeah, I'm getting up in a minute, So that's just mine and Hazel's adventures, is Nana gets to lay down and sleep with her most of the time. But she's a side, my daughter sends me these little video clips all the time of her. And Hazel loves to go and stand right in front of the big TV. And she'll stand there in the little video clip. She'll be up just looking at the TV. Last night, my daughter sent me this little clip, and she said, Hazel. Well, she just came running across the room to where my daughter was sitting, just to holler, and, just, ah! And she gets over there, and my daughter goes, hello. And Hazel, she is so cute. She looked at her and she went, hello. And then they just kept saying hello to each other. It was, Hazel finally got to go, lo, 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 lo. And she was the funniest little thing. Hey, Pat Cray Hollis. Have you been here? Have I missed you? Or have you been here and my mind doesn't remember? Or what? But when they're yes, it's all right to put somebody's link up. I'm sorry, Marianne, I wasn't paying attention. Yes, anybody of the mods that if somebody wants you to drop a link, go ahead and do it. That's fine. But well, my mind went blank. Mine is like the TV screen. When it goes off, it just goes completely blank. I guess I missed if any of y'all told me y'all had worked with that tubular yarn. I don't know what the pictures on here has a nice looking little beanie, a little hat on that one. And then on this one, it's got a cow, a pattern for, and I think all of them have the same patterns in there, but, and I'm sure that would look real pretty out of that. I just don't wear cows. I don't like things up around my neck that much. But I'll find something to make, and it might be, they've got this tied. That might be what these 4 strands are up here at the top. I didn't think about that. It's kind of loose about if they didn't. I guess they've got them tied up that way. But yeah, it would be. I mean, it's a real pretty, and that cow looks beautiful in the picture. I mean, it's nice. I just haven't ever made any hats out of anything, this thick, but I mean, they've got a pattern here for it, so I'm sure it works up fine. Well, it's getting on close to 7:30. I guess I'll be letting y'all go where y'all can get those of you that are going over to Betsy's, her and her daughter, or are they're doing a live. Is it all for like the nails? Any of y'all that know D, or some of y'all that have been over to Betsy's live? I think several people have got the packs of I guess it's like the press-on nails. I guess. I'm not sure. Not sure, D, is that? Okay. I didn't know what it was. I knew they said her and her daughter was doing it, so I didn't know if they were doing it as a part of the yarn thing or if they were doing it as a promotion for those. But I'll let y'all go for tonight. I'll try to do some videos this week. Hopefully I will have recuperated and recovered from everything. And then hopefully it won't take them long to get line brand. Either you, with the experience I've had, either I get stuff, within like a week, or either it takes 2 or 3 weeks. So I never know. Every now and then I order, or just pow, it'll be here. And then the next time I order, I'll be waiting and waiting and waiting. But I do appreciate all of y'all coming. I just appreciate it so much. And if nothing doesn't change, I'm going to try to keep doing them on Monday. I think that works out best for me. And I just appreciate all of y'all so much. And I was going to, my mind, y'all, is going, but but I do appreciate all of you. And y'all just come back next Monday, and maybe I'll have a little more to talk about and show y'all. Tonight wasn't, I just thought, well, I don't have much, but I'm going on anyway. So thank you all for being here, and looking forward to seeing you this coming week. And I love you all, and y'all know it. You got to keep coming back, because I'm going to be here. See y'all. If I can cut y'all off, I still haven't figured out how to cut y'all off, but I'll try. See y'all.